and London liftoff.
We've done such hard work for really the entire year that our bodies are, not really liking us so much for it.
The countdown begins to the Summer Olympics.
Now, Vancouver Island's most watched newscast.
The London Olympic and Paralympic Games are just around the corner, and today there was a special send-off for the mini island athletes who train here. Jeff King was at that event, and he's here now with more. Jeff, how was it down there?
It was, it was fun. I was way over my head as far as all these great athletes are. A bit an odd, Jim, but, hard to believe we're just 37 days away from the start of the London Olympics and 70 days away from the Paralympics. And today at the Empress Canadian Sport Pacific, along with Pisces, held the lift-off to London event for all the athletes, coaches, and mission staff that live and train in the Greater Victoria area. And it was a London theme, of course, today as the group gathered on a double-decker bus for a photo op, and for the likes of swimmer Ryan Cochran, diver Riley McCormick, and Paralympic wheelchair racer Michelle Stillwell. Today's event hammered home that all the hard work they put in over the past 4 years is coming up very quickly. Now, BC will be sending over 40% of the athletes that make up the 2012 Canadian Olympic and Paralympic teams, and it was just a treat to be around these amazing people this afternoon. And coming up in sports, much more on today's event and more on Canada's aim to finish in the top 12 nations in the world this summer in London. Jim?
And it's sports time. Jeff King is here. You can feel the excitement. I know we're still 6 weeks away from the London Games, but with today's event, you can actually feel the excitement. People are kind of getting pumped about these games.
Yeah, and it's amazing how many amazing athletes are here on the island. Yeah, and today, Jim, at the Empress in downtown Victoria, many of the athletes, coaches, and mission staff living and training in Greater Victoria got together. In fact, 15% of Canada's entire Olympic team and Paralympic team train here in Victoria. And with the Olympic Games less than 40 days away, the Paralympic Games less than 70 days away, it's really hitting home to the amazing athletes how close they are to competing against the world. Yeah, the likes of Paralympic wheelchair athlete Michelle Stillwell, along with diving sensation Riley McCormick and swimmer Ryan Cochran, just to name a few of the more than 30 athletes on hand this afternoon. They all have a story about the hours and hours of training and sacrifice they have been through to get to this point. And each and every athlete on hand today is ready to fight their way to the top of the podium in London.
No, today I think it's definitely the energy is building, the enthusiasm is growing for the games. Like I said, inside I'm so excited to watch the Olympians.
It's exciting. It's exciting to know who's, really supporting you in the community. And sport in Victoria is such a huge community that it's really going to be the difference maker when I'm on the blocks in London.
Yeah, it makes you a little nervous because it's, like I said before, everybody is always reminding you how many days left. But here it's really like, this is sort of the last thing. It's the lift-off, it's the send-off.